What's up, everybody watching? We are picking up right where we left off in another Diablo 4 gameplay video. This will be part 2 of my Necromancer gameplay. Let's roll with this. Where we left off last time, we just found the Hermit's Cabin, and we are doing the Rite of Passage quest. The previous video is out on YouTube now. Check it out if you'd like. We are playing through the full story of Beta currently. So now, we're going to accompany Laura to FRoZeNShAdY and see what that area has in store for us. For those of you just joining us, let me know how you're enjoying Diablo 4 so far. What class have you been playing? Have you tried a multitude of different ones? And if you have, what's your favorite? Fur-lined pants. See, I got caught with a double-edged sword with Diablo 4 with the whole character thing. Last week, I made a sorcerer. Got that sorcerer to level 10 because I wasn't feeling very well, so it was a little rough for me. And then I was wondering, would the character carry over into next week's beta? Wasn't sure. And they ended up carrying themselves over. But the problem with this story is I wanted to play Necromancer from the gate, and that was a class that was unavailable, so I'm unsure.
Never thought I'd live to see all this.
Which character I want to continue playing in this playthrough. Right now it looks like it's Necromancer because I've been having a blast with this class so far. But I did have more fun with the sorcerer than I thought I would, so hopefully maybe we could do both. Now let's continue with the story.
The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud, unless we can stop it. Let's not linger. FRoZeNShAdY lies just ahead.
Let's go to FRoZeNShAdY. Start gathering some herbs, because once we get to FRoZeNShAdY, I believe we can at least explore the professions. Picked up another skill point. We'll take care of that once we get to the village. I don't even know why I'm not going to FRoZeNShAdY. Get lost in the exploration here.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We
first...
have no time for this.
What's this about?
To enter FRoZeNShAdY, you must perform a cleansing ritual. Meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you?
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine. But this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you. Then, cast it into the brazier. As the fire burns the wood, so too will the light burn away your sin.
Sounds easy enough. Inscribe fear into the wood, inscribe anger into the wood, inscribe pride into the wood, inscribe greed into the wood, inscribe nothing but scribble on the wood.
This is a waste of time.
Did you say something?
I was originally going to pick anger, but then I decided to stick with the opinion of our friend Lorath here and just go with nothing. It's done.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you. Welcome to FRoZeNShAdY.
Let's go see what FRoZeNShAdY has in store. I do want to pick up my additional talent point. I don't want to forget about that. So where do we go on this skill tree? I do kind of want to get bone splinters eventually. I want to focus my talent points in specific areas. I don't want to spread them out too much, as tempting as that is. Maximum essence. I mean, we haven't had it where we are low on essence really in fights at this point, so... Big decisions on the talent tree. I feel like, you know, Blight is looking pretty nice, actually. Slows enemies. I'm gonna pick Blight.
I'm not ready yet.
So,
Need our boy
what did you
Laura out
write
here
on
in
the piece of wood?
FRoZeNShAdY.
I bet you didn't write anything at all. Wouldn't blame you. Well, it matters little, I suppose.
This is where you pick up mounts.
I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you.
Let's see what Laura has to say. What were the villagers doing in the ruins?
Sacrificing. Summoning demons. Honing all the wonderful gifts that Lilith gave them.
Tell me of Inarius.
The cathedral loves to go on about him. His imprisonment in hell, his valiant escape, his glorious return here, the world he created. But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into an ass.
Could do it to anyone. Happens to the best of us. Lilith's return was prophesied.
There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the primevals, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world. Inarius adopted the prophecy for his own selfish purposes, put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel, and made it seem like he would be the hero to save us. Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crowbait.
With what you're paid, you're lucky she has 4 legs.
That's what I wanted to see. Limited access, manager stable, so they didn't add anything new with the stable, it looks like.
Take
For mounts. See what this villager...
Somewhere else to get warm. I was here first.
Thought it might be something informative, but... Karen over there had to get out of there quick. So, I think we're gonna get our first point here. Wayward point, yup. This is about the point I reached on my sorcerer last week, and I said at this point I was going to make a decision on what character I was going to continue playing based on how much fun I was having. Right now it's Necromancer. I feel like I'm abandoning my sorcerer. Laura sent me.
So the old man's finally decided to buy it back. Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he? If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
We'll take it.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it
Strange
back all
amulet.
the same. No charge.
So that's in our inventory. Whereas the amulet goes on. Might as well get our gear in order before we head back out. Yeah, we want better leggings than that. No sword. Switch it out for a new tunic. And pretty much everything else can go. Now this is the point where you have to decide whether you want to sell it for gold or come into here and get materials. I'm gonna salvage. Why not?
Let's go salvage.
Picked up a whole bunch of consumables. No, not consumables, excuse me. You're consuming ore, iron chunks. There's going to be a problem. I mean, it's been done throughout the course of history, but it didn't go well for those who tried it. Let me see my profile. I haven't looked at any of this yet, so while we're in FRoZeNShAdY, we might as well. We have no rings, no hat. There's got to be a way to get that off. Last week, when I was playing the beta, I didn't know if there was a way to not play with the helmet on. I've always been that way. World of Warcraft, I did not want the helmet. I never liked the headpieces. So, if anyone knows of a way to get basically a cosmetic appearance where you're just running around with no hat on, with a helmet on, please let me know in the comments section. Probably something obvious that I'm missing. I want to take a look around FRoZeNShAdY a little bit more.
I tell you, my neighbor is bewitched. I saw him skulking outside my door, muttering curses.
Right.
For 100 generations, hell itself imprisoned Father Inarius. But they could not break him. He cast off his infernal shackles and returned to us. And now, he will guide the faithful along the path of deliverance.
So clearly we want to play on veteran. That's what a world tier statue does. Tier statue. I want to play on a harder difficulty. Nightmare or Torment would be fun, but I'm guessing I would get wrecked, and Veteran is the way it's going to have to be right now. I'm not sure how to up the difficulty, or if you even can. People of FRoZeNShAdY, the light is in need of defenders. Those who join the Knights of Penitent will be providing training, food, shelter, and a chance to cleanse all of your soul's sins. I was just going to say something like that. Even though that's not what I'm trying to do. I was running, I thought maybe you could go up the stairs and apparently it drops Lorath's stuff, but I'm like, I want to check around here because you never know if there's any scrolls or anything like that around that can help progress the story.
Now. How many swings will it take before you hit the damn things?
You never know.
It was only an apple I stole. The father wouldn't want me to go hungry, would he?
The wood is branded with a phrase, "Let this be the first step on your journey to light." What happened to your eyes?
Say it, a damned snake. She keeps them on a chain around her neck. Damn her! Damn her! And I hope she burns for what I've had to watch.
I didn't explore the city so thoroughly last time. Now over here our professions are locked. Jewel crafter. Yeah, everything's locked. So let's just go ahead and continue on with the questing. Alright, never mind. I want to see what's in here. I can't help myself. I'm one of those who likes to explore every little bit I can of this game. Alright, here we go. After he paid to get his stuff back, I had to pay for your weapon.
Ah, apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The mark of the Haradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Haradrim, Donan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me?
I'm going to the Dry Steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned. Sometimes, our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
Welcome to the beta. Secure pre-order bonuses, we have already taken care of that. Now let's just continue on with the story. This is about where it ended for my sorcerer last week. I think that's where it's going to end for the sorcerer. Overall, I'm enjoying Necro too much. Let's go hit some dungeons. You seem concerned.
Well, Bozan has yet to return from delivering our tithing demands to Menestad. Perhaps you could sweep the roads and see what's taking him so long. The cathedral must receive its dues.
Investigate the road to Menestad for the monk Bozan. So now we're at the point where other players are level 25 already. No surprise. Time to venture. Did we pick up all the quests? Rite of Ascension, slay the remaining enemies. Got a few druids running around.
Lilith will be pleased.
Picked up an epic. What was that? Could be worse. You know, I actually like it a little bit. Link unequipped. No, you're stuck with it. Alright. At least from what I could see. Leave me alone. This is a solo adventure. No barbarian help. Or that's a druid, excuse me. Here we are. Interact with Tide Collector. Are you Bazan the monk?
Indeed I am. My god turned on me, tried to choke the life out of me. All I could do before I lost consciousness was go over the cliff. I need to return to FRoZeNShADY and request a night escort. Please, take the tithing demands to the merchant lord Talgun in Menestad.
So we take the tithing demands to Menestad. I don't even know if I'm going the right way, but I like it. I want to get out of school and level up. Seems like we have a dungeon. Or a cave. Forbidden City. Let's go. We're going to visit the Forbidden City. Let's roll. Slay the 3 enraged spirits. You're through. Totem. Two enraged spirits to go. Should have known something was gonna blow up on me. Where do we go with this quick? I want to put out more damage with my character. Maybe we're feeling like we respect it. can really play at a distance with this character. I feel like I gotta get better at that. We did not get lagged out, please. No. No. Don't tell me we're gonna have to stop it here. Another glitch, another glitch, another glitch. Gonna stop it right here. I'm gonna get the game going again. I'll see you all in 1 minute. Welcome back, everyone. So I finally got the game back up and running again with this glitch that continues to happen in it, and sadly, it kicked me out of the Forbidden City, and I am back here in town. So we're gonna have to go from here. Hopefully we make our way back to the Forbidden City at some point, and this doesn't continue to happen, but it's definitely something I have to provide in the feedback for the beta. It's happened too many times. Eventually it's probably going to happen at a major point in the game.
I need more time.
So back on our adventure, we're just going to head to collect the tithings. Turn the quest in and continue the story. Weird leads us there, collect the tithing demands. So we need to go back and grab those. And now, deliver the tithing demands to Talgon, the merchant lord. Actually, when you look back, it's like you might have been that big of a noob and didn't get them the first round. So maybe it was a blessing they kicked you this time. Who knows? We'll find out. I mean, I don't want things like that to happen. I mean, you screw up in games, you screw up, and that's how you learn. I would have had to go back, I would have looked like a fool, I would have picked up the tithings, and we would have continued the quest, but hey, that would have been a natural, full-blown playthrough. Because it happened. We all do it. Let's turn this in and see what happens.
I'm very grateful. I will need to make the necessary arrangements. Please, excuse me. How did this happen? I shouldn't be holding this in my hands. It should be.
Restraint, my lord. Restraint.
Ah, yes. Of course. Carry on, Isti.
Unlocking a new wayward point in Menestad. What do we have here?
I saw eyes in the darkness of the forest before I reached town. Glowing eyes. I've never been so terrified.
Nothing great here. What is this? Hey, that was random. So where do I have to take the wayward point? Back to FRoZeNShAdY to give the tidings over, I believe. Is that where we had to go? I thought it was. Maybe we have to venture out a little bit. The table is strewn with pouches of full sand, scraps of paper attached to each bag, and each bears the same note. Father Inarius gazed at the sand and moved it with his awesome power. 300 gold.
Just take the bread, stubborn fool. It was free. I don't need a handout from those cathedral bastards.
Well, it's not an area we've been before. Fractured Peaks, new area discovered. Alright, let's go explore the new area that we just discovered. This seems like it could be dangerous. Let's head this way. Might as well collect the rawhide. Climb up. Why not? What do we have up here? Skeletons just come right through the ground. There's no climbing for them. New area discovered. Iron chunk. Seems like we're picking up a lot of materials. I imagine that's going to lead us quickly in a profession soon. Priest Madavy says, I'm ready. I shall leave Margrave at dawn. The journey will be long, but my faith is endless. Light grant me safe passage to the monastery that I may better know your grace within its hallowed halls. Occult fate, speak with Priest Madavy in Margrave. Gonna take a guess that's this way. Eastern Gatehouse. And where are we? Back to town? Are we running around in a circle? No. I believe we might have just done that.
The new militia recruits have been training night and day. They deserve a little praise. But I can't let them see me as soft. Mind giving them a cheer for me? Easy coin for you, a boost of confidence for the recruits, and I get to go on being the hard ass. Everybody wins.
I'll handle it.
So we gotta go rile up some guards too. That's Menestad, so this is where your side quest is. You gotta go down this way with another undiscovered wayward point this direction, so maybe venturing this way is the way to go. Now that we've checked the map, but our quest is in this direction. Cut out this way. Can we cut through this way? Let's find out. Alright. Gave us a little direction here. Gotta learn to use the map better in the future. Alright, so we're gonna hook out of the gatehouse. Jumpy a little bit when you switch from scene to scene too. That's another thing they should fix. This looks like where we want to be. Hold your ground, enter the Radiant Field Center. Alright, we joined the event. I'm in an eventful mood. I like the little events. Maybe we could pick something up here. Wander, interact. I hope business picks up a little bit. Let's go. I keep wanting to play the Necromancer with melee. I guess you can make it that way eventually. Necromancer is a class I didn't really play too much of in any of the other Diablos either, so it's all brand new to me here mostly. Definitely fun. Now it's getting a little more challenging. I like it. At least a little bit. We have encircled with our... Technically, we have encircled with our undead skeletons, but looks like they broke free, and we'll probably end up cleaning this up with 0 issues. What can we get from it? 1 wave left. Good night. 1 wave to go, and then we can collect our reward. Or is that it? No, that was it. Just that one remaining skeleton there was preventing us from our treasure chest. Murmuring orbs, fiendish folio. Anything useful? At least we have a pair of gloves now. The rest of it can get sold. So we cleared the event. We can get back on our main quest now, which is speak with the priest Medivh in Margrave. Unless that's a dungeon. Is it? Lights, watch, interact. Let's go. I hope it doesn't boot me off. Every time I mean, not every time, but a few times or enough times, I've been kicked out of beta for jumping into like new areas. I'm hoping this doesn't happen. Where are we? Light's Eye is Slay Watchman, so it is an instance of sorts. Let's go. Gotta arrest some more corpses.
So then I stuck the fool with his own blade.
First time in a long time that I haven't been running around with 4 skeletons and just 1. So where do we have to go? Hook to the left. Ah, interact. One more skeleton to go. Nope, no armor. Tried to see if we can collect that. Skeletons cleaned up. And here we go with a ding. I gotta pick a talent point. And as I continue to push through this instance, I'm thinking, what could that possibly be? What would be the most useful thing to get? Since I really don't know much about speccing a talent tree for a Necromancer. Seems like it's going alright. Check if this one's locked.
It's locked.
Yeah. So we do have to continue. Can we go down? I'm still thinking what to get as a talent tree point. I don't see any essence problems. Clean that up. Bad choice coming right at me like that. We might actually have to use a health potion. Maybe not.
I'm not ready yet.
With all these goodies, I could have avoided using a health potion. What in the world? I'm not sure what I just did, but I just turned into a ball of lightning. Alright. That's about as random as it gets. That was the most random thing I've ever seen in a Diablo game right now. Part of me is like, is the game glitching or did I just turn into a big spark? I didn't catch what it said, why that happened. Just a little strange, I mean, but I guess it works. I mean, there was no quest point to me turning into that ball, right? We're just gonna make sure. No? Alright. We had to come back here to have the gate unlocked anyway, eventually. I think we're at the point where we have to pick a talent. Trying to see if I should expand on hemorrhage or decompose. What's at the bottom of the tree? Bloodland stores of blood. No, you're gonna get too many abilities too quick. What do we have here? Disperse a blood mist, becoming immune for 3 seconds. Your movement speed is reduced by 20%. You periodically deal 1 damage to enemies and healing for 0.5% of your maximum life. Detonated corpse dealing 53 damage to surrounding enemies. Yeah. Glad we picked the talent point. Look at all that. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Where has this ability been? Oh, this is nice. Business just picked up. I've been wanting another ability down here for a while. Can't read any books? Nothing? What just happened? Guess he stunned me there for a brief second, caught me off guard. But we handled it swiftly and cleanly, like a necro would. Continuing our exploration of Light's Watch. We have to slay one more watchman, wherever he's at. I've really enjoyed this instance. Definitely my favorite one so far. I played 2 last week or so, and they definitely piqued my interest to wanting to come back and play the game, but this one I'm liking the detail, liking how much bigger it is, but we've also had the ability and chance to dive deeper into the content, so hopefully the pattern continues. Back on the course. There we go. Alright. So I think I have to click it. Right? Yeah, okay. Click. That's an ability. That's gonna change fights. Yeah, click it and go. Okay. We'll practice as we move along through this dungeon. Where's the final watchman now? I bet he has the key. We're still in search of our key. For the locked area. There's got to be a key around here somewhere, right?
Pa, is it true what they say? An angel walks among men? The knights march to Cor Valar. If I were 2 years older, I'd have passed my trials and I'd be marching with them. Instead, I stay. A skeleton crew will guard the fort until the knights can return. You'd be proud. No more polishing shields for me. They gave me a sword. Though I doubt you will ever see battle. I'll write soon. Edmund.
Where didn't we go? What happens if I check the map? So we're going to want to travel that direction up. There we go. Back on the right path. Oh, wow. Get out of that mess.
Set a finger on this. I'll add it to my collection.
There we go. I'm guessing this is where we want to be. I'm glad the corpse explosions don't hurt you. Friendly fire with that would be a nightmare. Oh, that's... He's not one of the watchmen, though. Gotta get better with that corpse explosion. Back up. One goes down. There we go. That's what we want to do. Get in that sort of a groove. Play back. Let the skeletons do the work. There we go. Back up out of there. Take down the wolf, blow up the corpse, finish him off. GG. Oh, Watchman lead. Thought we had a GG going. We couldn't take the loss. Yet. Good night. There's our key. Now we're going to go unlock the door. Loot some chests. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Alright. Seems good to me. Watchman's Gate. I see. This can get addictive. Wow. It's like a fireworks show. Oh man. That was fun. We did pick up a talent tree point. Alright. Guess we're gonna have to wait. Yeah, we're gonna be waiting until after this fight to choose. Uh-oh. Back out of that. We're definitely healing. That was the closest we come to dying. No Hall of Heroes after something like that. We do have a talent tree point. How could you not? The ability so far has been amazing. 8 thorns not yet learned. Skeletal Warrior Mastery increases the damage and life of your skeletal warriors by 15%. That, again, seems like a no-brainer ability. That's where I might focus most of my tree at this point. The deeper you get with a Necromancer in the game, I feel like that's going to be a much heavier weight to carry. Being like a melee style. Could be wrong. But I feel like you're going to have to let the skeletons do a lot of the tanking and play from the back. Especially on the much harder difficulties. But we will see. We will see. Anything left around here? Travel to the Light's War Room. Wherever that is. Let's hunt down the War Room. Now we're getting in the groove with this character. I see. Whatever gets close to you, you finish. Corpus Explosion was an excellent addition to the toolkit. Now it makes you focus more on killing the weaker enemies so you can get corpses to explode. I see. Back up. Let the fireworks go off. Glad I stuck with the Necromancer. health fountain up ahead. See a sign of boss fights coming up? No? Maybe. I'm so close to level 10, I want to go try and see if I can pick up a few extra corpses here. I don't think I'll make it. Too much. Let's go pick a fight. Den mother. Give us some corpses to work with, because that's going to be a problem. Uh-oh. Do I even want to continue this fight? No, you're stuck. This looks bad.
I'm not ready yet.
This is a problem with a Necromancer with no corpses to work with. I'm not sure how I'm going to pull this one off. It's going to be rough. Doable. Oh, there's our first death of the game. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Alright. Maybe I was right to try to get to level 10. Nothing around here, right? We're gonna have to do this as level 9. I would get the skeleton points upgrade right now if I had to choose another tree point. But I don't think there's gonna be enough here to do it. That... He's one you gotta burn. Or kite. I see. Completely different style of fight. This one might be a problem for me. We might need the upgrade. He can cut through the stuff, no problem. We're down to 1 health potion. This is gonna be a rough one. Den Mother's giving me an issue.
I have no potions.
There was health over there. Now I see the disadvantage of this character. You need to get him halfway. With no way to res skeletons. Wow, okay. So, I like what I see. I like what I see. We're going to get a little bit of a challenge here. We have no available points. Wow. You need to upgrade that ability. Or pick up another ability. So I refunded my skill tree, and now that I know a little bit more about what to do, I'm going to rebuild it. That didn't work out too well. Hemorrhage is one I'm going to keep. We have 8 points. I'm going to put 1 in hemorrhage. I want a hemorrhage over here. 2 in hemorrhage takes us down to here. How do we beat the Den Mother? You're way too reliant on the skeletons for that fight. And they went down way too easy. A scepter of you charges forward attack. You know what? We'll do it. Pick up some shadow damage, go down this route. Your damage is a 4% chance to create a corpse at the target location. We do want to get the exploding corpses again. But I think I have to select another ability here, silver damage. Being selective here. Throws a blood lance that lingers in an enemy for 3 seconds, dealing 32 damage to the enemy and all other lanced enemies. Alright. So how many more do we have? 3 left? I kind of want to get more hemorrhage, right? After picking up a blood orb, your next hemorrhage also deals enemies around. That's an AoE. Exploding corpse would be over here, so we're going to get 2 in that area. Let's try it. We'll go 3 in hemorrhage. Double down on the skeletons this time and see what happens. I had a feeling I was going to have to respec my talent tree eventually, because I really didn't know what I was doing coming into this class. Let's see if it made any difference in our fight. Oh, I think it will. So do I want to kite him around the room and let the skeletons do a lot of the work and turn around and attack? That seems to be a much better plan. Seems to be going better than the last time. I'm gonna hit the heel. You can't be taking chances like that. Back out of there, back out of there. That I wasn't ready for. There we go, res up some corpses, heal. That's what we needed before. The corpses.
I need more time. I need more essence.
Oh no, we're low on essence? That's the first time we've been low on essence in a fight, too. We need our corpses.
I'm out of essence.
I see. out of the... No. I think we'll survive it. Oh my. No! We're gonna have to give this another shot. Well, I did ask for it. I said I wanted a challenge, and this is the first challenge this game has really presented to me. I mean, prior to this fight, it's pretty much been going through the basics, leveling up, learning the class. Now I'm seeing how much I really don't know. I'm liking the new abilities I picked up from switching up the talent tree, but now I'm seeing it uses up more of your essence. Definitely want to find some corpses before I go into that next fight. Because that's a couple times now that we've not been able to survive that, and I'm not looking to have it happen again. Each time we got a little bit further along in the fight, but couldn't pull it off. The last time I thought we were going to get it. Come on, there's got to be some corpses around here. Certainly not going to enter the fight without any corpses, because kiting in the beginning looks like a big deal. Now I'm seeing the importance of saving the corpses too in the area. You need them to res, you can't just blow them all up. Oh, come on now. There we go. Let's go slay the wolf. What do we have here? I have to say Light's Watch has been the most fun area I've played so far in the game. So far. Despite the shortcomings in the fight that I think we're about to pull off. There was corpses right there, that's nice. Well, we took the hard road. Let's go finish the story. Now this is where I want to kite. I think I want him to chase me, yep. Chase me. Then when he turns, let the skeletons do the work. Gotta get them out of that. They do regenerate.
I lack the required essence.
Maybe I do want to take some of the damage. Gotta be careful of that. Ooh. Yeah. I actually want him to summon the ads, so I feel comfortable about being able to res some more skeletons. There they are. Get the fourth one up. See, we're nowhere near out of the woods in this fight. Go. Res. Get the skeletons. Oh no. Get away. Get the skeletons up. I'm gonna use the health potion. We're not taking any more chances. We've got enough for this. Get out of him. AoE. Get out of the effect. Can we burn them? Woo! That was the most difficult fight that I've had in the whole game so far. Dungeon complete Light's Watch. I did want a dungeon, I did want a challenge, that gave it to me. Very, very enjoyable experience, that's for sure. Did we pick up anything of use? Negative 22. Nothing's really of use at this point. We don't need fire resistance. +1 to all stats is always good. Yeah, why not? So that is the first dungeon I've ever cleared as a Necromancer. It took some learning. Definitely took some growing pains, but I like what I'm seeing from this class so far. I'm going to continue to roll with it. How do we get out of here? Or is this one of those situations where we'll be teleporting back to the village? Or to the front. I think there's a way to do that too. Right? Wrong? I don't want to go to town. I want to continue on with the quest. So let's just find the gate. You can let me know in the chat if there's a way to just teleport to the front of the dungeon instead of going directly back out to the town. I'm probably making it way more difficult than it needs to be. It's been a while since I've done a full-blown Diablo playthrough, so there's little things you're gonna forget. I feel like that's one of them. We're almost to the front, right? Yep. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a way to do this without trucking it all the way back. It's a good thing I didn't make that hardcore hero Necromancer, because we'd be starting from scratch, which would have really sucked. Alright. We've at least made our way to the front now. What did you guys think of Light's Watch? What did you think of this dungeon? The first one we've been able to play in a Necromancer. I was able to do two last week on a Sorcerer, but this one by far dwarfed the other two I was able to play. If you want to see those two, go check it out in my previous video. I made part 2 Sorcerer gameplay.
I'm out of essence.
But for now, we continue on with Necromancers. That skeleton upgrade is definitely going to be the next one I get with a talent tree. I want the skeleton at full power after that last fight. The last fight against the Den Mother taught me a lot about this class.
I lack the required essence.
Had to respec a talent tree to learn it. I still don't think Corpse Explosion would have worked in the fight. Even now that I know that they were producing other wolves to produce corpses, I don't think blowing them up would have worked. I think you needed all you could get to res skeletons. I did previously say I never got low on essence either, so there's a lot I'm starting to see based on that last fight.
How many times have I said, do not leave these walls? I promised your parents I would care for you.
Crowned by the cathedral cross, the great pyre stands as tall as any roof in town. Charred corpses of the condemned remain lashed to the timbers, a clear warning for all those who enter Margrave. This sounds like a charming place based on the pyre in the middle of the town with the corpses.
See now, Lachlan. Enough is enough. Perethin's soul is marred by sin.
No, he wouldn't go that far.
What's happening here? Tell me your story.
Hunters. They went with my brother Perethin to guide some merchants through the mountain pass, but were attacked by bandits. The hunters think Perethin set them up. That cannot be right. He is not very devout, but he wouldn't do something like that. I want to look for him, but the woods are dangerous. Could I perhaps hire you as a bodyguard?
Yes.
Thank you. Before we leave, we should ask around town. Maybe he came back on his own.
We still have to speak to the priest. So we're going to be a hired bodyguard now. Has Perethin been around?
That troublemaker? No. But let me know if you find him. I have some questions.
This guy's got corpses on the table and he's got questions. I got questions. I got questions too. Already interacted with that. I thought there might be something new. I'm looking for Perethin.
To finally arrest the menace? He went out with those heathen merchants a while back. I haven't seen him since.
You're injured. Do you need help?
You're kind, but it's nothing that won't heal. I was a fool for trying to get into the old Light's Watch outpost. The place is overrun with fiends. I only wanted to... I believe my mother, Soliana, was stationed there. However, the church keeps everything but its records in the light. There must be something left behind at the outpost by Knights Penitent.
Don't worry, I'll look into it.
Seems like we're picking up a
Only
number
that
of tasks.
it was once a bastion of the Knights Penitent, the holy order of cathedral knights who patrolled the roads, delivering the light's justice to evil. That is, until they marched away.
Place of prayer maintained for locals and travelers. A fresh candle sits atop heaps of spent wax. The light is never allowed to go out.
Did you walk here too? I will pray for our feet. This pilgrimage has not been kind to them.
This is where our mounts would be. I still don't think we can do anything. Still limited access on the mounts.
Damned bandits are tearing us apart. I can't go out again.
Fine. Just tell my wife I took your shift.
Unlocking the new wayward point. Waypoint. Why do I say wayward? Waypoint. I think I've been saying wayward the whole time. That must be something else in another game that I picked up from somewhere. So we found Priest Matvey, a cold faith. I found the body of a pilgrim from Margrave.
I see. So our young brother failed in his pilgrimage to the monastery. A shame. But no worse than any of us have earned, is it? Death of fang and claw, of freezing, of the pyre. Our sinful bodies deserve no better.
So we picked up something. Have you seen Perethin?
No. Perethin does his very best to avoid me, I'm afraid. I should hope he's somewhere praying for his own salvation. We gave up long ago.
Light. I was hoping. The merchants were ambushed at a camp just before the pass. We should search there.
Seems we're picking up a lot in Margrave. The cleansing flame, it seems Margrave is beset by evil on all sides.
Yes, darkness is all around us, threatening to close in at any moment. It is our struggle to keep it at bay, if only just barely. Back when the Knights Penitent still patrolled these woods, they would construct great sanctified braziers to ward off evil.
Are we supposed to advance here? Did it freeze?
There is one not
I guess
far
we can
from
advance
here.
it.
If you wish to help us push back the darkness, you could light it.
Might be the first time I've seen something like that where you have to click on the mouse to advance the conversation or skip it. Most of them in the game so far have just flowed. The cathedral supports these burnings?
We are far from Kiovoshad, friend. Beyond their notice. Or care. But the Father sees our light burn from high atop his glacier. He knows that Margrave will suffer no evil.
These people, were they all deserving?
Many were bandits, murderers. Others, dear friends, good, light-tending folk, until they embraced evil. We must not share the fate of Nevesk. Examples must be made.
Does have a darker feel than Diablo 3. Light the ritual brazier. How do we light it up?
Not while I'm in town.
They all look the same. I take them outside. I bury them. I come back. And there are more. All the
Piled
same.
high and still smoldering, countless corpses await final burial outside the walls of Margrave. Dark town. Dark town. Do we have another instance over here? Before we get lost in one of those, maybe we should turn in our quests and see what they have to say. Yeah. It just seems like an easy choice to max that one out as soon as you can. So we're gonna have to cleanse the area, which usually means an epic battle.
I need more essence.
Well, that wasn't really that epic. I hope there's more coming. We learned from the Den Mother to let the skeletons do the work. Get more essence. Now it's becoming a thing.
time.
That was close. The fights have gotten more challenging. It's making me focus more on my talent tree in my head right now. I like that, because I really have no idea how to build the perfect Necromancer class, and that's part of the fun of these games, just learning how to build a new class for the first time. I feel like I've progressed with this. Sorceress would have been, or Sorcerer would have been pretty self-explanatory to me. Certain classes have a similarity to other ones in WoW, so you kind of have an idea of the direction to spec your talent tree. Being that WoW has never had the Necromancer sword style class, or it's been a class talked about being put in the game. Warlock doesn't count.
I lack the required
This kind of talent tree is overall just brand spanking new. And I like it that way. Let's return to Priest Matby and see what he has to say. Pick up the berries. I'm so tempted to go in the instance. You just want to go. You know what?
Was desperate, but
with 2 areas to explore, I should have checked the cellar. I feel like it was a cellar I overlooked that. But we are going into Mallwood. So it is a dungeon, or an instance, where you slay 3 bandits. First time running this, so why not? And it gives us time to brush up on our abilities a little bit, which I need to do.
I lack the required essence. That's what I was trying to avoid. He's the boss. Oh. I see. Mixed it up. You see the big guys. You're not worried about the little guy over there beating you into the ground. Two more bandits to go.
One bandit down. One more to go. Like how it links to the theme of the town. They clearly have a bandit problem going on. And the first instance you come across is bandit clan. I like it. Start focusing on abilities that are going to regenerate my essence more. I'm noticing in even small fights it's becoming an issue where I'm running out of it too quickly for my own comfort. So that's going to be what we do next on the talent tree now that we've upped the skeletons. I mean, exploding corpses is definitely something I'm really thinking about getting again. That was extremely fun playing that in Light Watch for a while there, but it wasn't going to work out long run. It's more for these style of environments. Here is our final bandit. That's what it is, it's fear. I don't know what that is for, but we're grabbing it. Wraps that up. Level up.
Says the math doesn't add up right. Says she saw you skulking around the reserves last night. Says we're short 2 boxes of the good stuff. No need to worry. I know you'll make it right. And I know you'll come tell me exactly how. I'd hate to let you go. The wargs like you, my friend. But they like fresh meat, too. Think on that.
Definitely a fun little instance. Time to go back.
My bags are full.
Even more of a reason to head back. All the little things you miss. My bags are full. Hasn't happened all game yet. We have to head to Skeleton Rise wherever. Is it up there? Is it up there? Did we really move it up?
I'm not ready.
I have to check. I thought we completed it, but it does not look like we finished. Clearly not.
I need more time.
That skill is not ready, alright. So you can't hop the log and run through the woods. I mean, it's a good idea. It seemed like a good idea. Is that a trap? I don't know what to say. Is that a trap? And you just, you know, step in it. You had to find out. Didn't look good. Common sense would say not to step in something like that, but hey, we had to try it out anyway. And we lived to tell the tale, so now that's something we could add to our experience as a necromancer, living through getting caught in a gigantic trap. Anything else here? Mainly just gold potions. We're not going to do the trap again.
Oh, it is a boss fight. Okay. This is where exploding corpses would be amazing. One down. I'll melee through this one and finish off that. Exploding chest. That's new. Haven't seen one of those before. Get out of there. Get out of that mess. Chuck a lance. Gonna kite him through and go grab some help. This one's almost down to finish him. Oh, they're pounding on me like a hammer. Now we can get the exploding chest. Probably should have hit the shrine sooner, but +1 maximum life. You know, I think this might do better. Now we have... Oh, I see. It's a... We're due to upgrade our weapons and our gear. Is that how that works? No? Unlocks new look on salvage. So the one we had on looked a little bit better. We'll take care of most of that in town.
My bags are full.
That was the whole reason for it. And then you get lost trying to swap up your gear. We're gonna get rid of the commons and take at least some of the other ones. Cold damage, +3% damage, and lightning resistance is not what I'm looking for, so let's just continue on. Pick up some more gold. We don't have a weapon equipped? Oh wow, what are you doing, Frozen? What are you doing? No, give me my scythe. We need something. What kind of noobery was this? Give me a weapon. This got interesting fast. We're gonna be a sword-wielding necromancer for this fight. Actually, it's kind of fun. We're gonna stick with being a sword-wielding necromancer for this fight. That actually could be a little bit fun. Does it all work? I'm like, it works the same if I'm using a scythe and a sword, right? Seems like it. No, you need the scythe for the other ability, I see. Oh, good job. Oh. Maybe I should have done that sooner. You know? Let me see. You can use swords like that as a Necromancer. We have no rings, nothing else. Sounds like a plan. You have another talent ability. I didn't notice that either. So you can generate essence by consuming a corpse. That might be an ability you want. You deal 4% increased damage for 4 seconds after consuming a corpse. Under a prison of bones. You know, this sounds like an ability I'm going to want. Then the exploding corpses. Disperse into a bloody mist, becoming immune for 3 seconds. Your movement speed is reduced by 20%. Spiked armor, gain 11 thorns. I don't want that yet. Maybe it's time to upgrade Hemorrhage. We do use that a lot. I did say I want to focus more on getting abilities that generate essence, and this one seems to do it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I mean, it's passive. Passive is never fun. Your damage has a 4% chance to create a corpse at a target's location. I'm tempted to get the additional essence. But if you're using all these corpses, that could build it up really. You know what? Or can I do that? If I need to respec, we'll do it in town. Thought it would create an ability for me where I can consume the corpses, but I guess... Let me see one thing. We still go down more on the tree, so there's a lot more depth to this. This is gonna get deep. You're gonna have to spend time all by yourself just going through the talent tree. I like that, I missed that. I always like building talent trees from scratch, and wow, Diablo, that was another thing. Learning from the mistakes you make doing it. That's part of the fun. Maybe I will do a respec in town. Try out all the abilities. I believe it gets more costly each time you do it. What was it, 8 gold last time? If anybody has any tips on how to play Necromancer, go ahead and drop that in the comment section, because I'm all ears. There's going to be tons and tons of customization items and ways to play your character throughout the course of Diablo 4. Many that probably won't be discovered or ever used. Takes a while to figure all that stuff out. Forgotten scythe. I think we might be going back to a scythe. Or can we even pick it up? Were we able to pick that up? That's key. Spirit Menace, rare two-handed scythe. We'll go back to that. As fun as it was playing with a sword, we're gonna go back to our Necromancer weapon and use it. Feels like a Necromancer weapon. Almost got caught in a trap.
My burden is too great.
Oh, we're gonna make sure that burden gets taken care of right now. We definitely want a legendary shield. Bone Scale Shield of Disobedience, legendary item. First one. Can you even equip that? I think you can. So you need a one-handed scythe, right? No, two-handed. Do they exist? Two-handed. Do we even have a one-handed weapon? Magic wand. I mean, that's kind of cruel. Two-handed sword. We'll have to wait. We have a two-handed scythe. If I pick up a one-handed weapon, I might give it a shot. Sandworn cover. I really gotta dump some stuff off back in town. That seems like a better choice. +2 to all skills. Health out usually means boss. Nearby, yep, there's one nearby. Nothing here. Almost to the point of another ding. Getting ready for our grots. See, now we're stuck leaving items. I feel like I'm backtracking in the wrong direction. So I'm checking out the map. What are we missing? That's just it. Return to the priest mana bay. We're done.
I like that, region progress. So in order to unlock new points, you have to complete certain tasks in region progress. That's something I just learned. Total renown points earned. So we have our tidings quest up here. Let's go take care of that. Checking out what's in the circle.
We were born in sin, children of darkness. But the Father's light can be sought through penitence and faith. Walk in the light.
Reverend Mother Prava.
We must be ever vigilant against sin, brother.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Let the light of Inarius burn away wickedness. Let not temptation lead you from his holy radiance. Let righteousness sear away corruption and sin. Cast out thy darkness, for only light must remain.
Cast out thine darkness, for only light must remain.
Is this the one from the west?
Yes, Reverend Mother. Did Lorath not accompany you?
He sent me on without him.
Putting faith in that old man was a mistake. What could possibly be of greater import?
Lilith.
So, you know. We have received word from one of our knights of a demon sighting in Gale Valley. The description matches too closely to the sighting in the west. If you would travel to Yelesna and take stock of the events there, you would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light. I had thought to send Lorath, but...
Again, he fails in his duty.
With or without Lorath, the will of Inarius shall be done. Here, take the knight's report before you go.
Where is the knight's report?
Reverend Mother, I received a report of a potential demon sighting. Horned woman near Yelesna Mines. Performed routine inspection. Nothing yet. Sent in priest and escort of knights. We'll report in when we find something.
You know Laura?
His skill is unmatched. But as you can see, he's not so reliable.
It's not out of indifference. He went off searching for a pale man who accompanied Lilith.
Nice, defending our
So
friend.
someone is helping her. How easily the souls of men sink to darkness.
Being that Reverend Mother was in the trailer, I'm wondering how heavy a role she's going to play in the story.
Evil. Mark my words. Nevest was but the beginning. She will kill again. But our father, the angel Inarius, is prophesied to defeat her. Where there is faith, there need not be fear.
What happened in Yelesna?
One of our flock, the watch commander, Vigo, sent word of a demon sighting. A girl claimed to see a horned woman. The risk is too great to dismiss. Seek him out. He should be well into his search.
So this looks like it's an excellent place to stop part 2 of our Diablo 4 playthrough. We accomplished quite a bit in this video. We were able to beat Light's Watch, progress through the storyline, and most of all, learn a lot more about how this class works. That's something I feel like it's going to be much more needed down the line once we get past Act 1, get deeper in the talent tree, and also get deeper in the story. Everybody, if you're liking this Diablo 4 playthrough, like the video, subscribe, it helps greatly. Also, comment your thoughts on what you're thinking overall of Diablo 4, the Necromancer class, and the beta overall. Leave your thoughts, everybody. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I will see you in part 3 of my Diablo 4 playthrough. Have a good day or night, wherever you are. I'll see you in the next video soon. Later.